Hello, students. My name is Patty Rodriguez. I am your professor for Personal Growth 120. In this presentation, I will be providing an overview of the important pieces to developing an educational plan. The first most important piece is to identify a career interest. The last couple of weeks of class, we have spent time looking at some of these areas. So I'd like to remind you that when considering a career, you want to spend some time in doing some self-discovery in the areas of personality type, skills, interests, and values. After you have identified a particular career interest, it is important to get to know the requirements that will be needed in order to pursue that career. Each career may have different educational requirements, so it's important that you take a look and see if the career you are pursuing requires a particular level of education. On this slide, you will see a list of various types of certificates and degrees that you may need to pursue in order to follow into the career that you are interested in. At the community college, you're able to receive a certificate of performance, a certificate of achievement, and an associate's in science or an associate's in arts. And we also have available an associate's degree for transfer. At Mesa College, we have one bachelor's degree available, and that would be in health information management. Usually, if you are pursuing a career that requires a bachelor's degree, you are going to be considering transferring to another college or university to complete your bachelor's degree. There are some careers that require a professional degree. Some samples of those careers would be a lawyer or a doctor that require a professional degree to pursue that career. There are other professional degrees also available. It's important to know your career interests in order to know which degree you should be pursuing. Once you've made that career decision and you know the educational requirements in terms of the degree that's going to be needed for that career, then it's important to begin to look at the major. Once you've decided on a major, you can select the college or university of your choice if transfer is going to be a requirement for the career that you plan to pursue. And when you have these pieces together, it makes it easier to develop an educational plan. We're going to be spending some time looking at transfer requirements, and then we will spend some time looking at requirements for an associate's degree. For students who are interested in transfer, it is possible for you to earn an associate's degree while you're also working on transfer requirements. And counselors are available to help you find ways that you can achieve both an associate's degree and fulfill your transfer requirements. The first thing you'd want to do if you're interested in transfer is to be able to identify the campus you're interested in transferring. As you look at different campuses, you may want to answer the following questions. Which campus is right for you? Do they have your major available? That is very important. Are there academic, career, and extracurricular opportunities available for students that interest you? Does the campus have any special transfer programs? It's also important to consider the type of campus you're interested in transferring. In California, we have two main public university systems. One is the UC, the University of California, and the other is the CSU. California State University. We also have a wide range of private universities in California and throughout the nation. Public universities are subsidized by the state of California, and so typically you will find that tuition for those universities is going to be less than a private university because they are not subsidized by the state of California. There are 9 UC campuses where you can transfer to in order to receive a bachelor's degree, and they're spread out throughout the state. There are 23 California State University campuses, which are also spread out throughout the state. And there's almost 200 private campuses in California and more than 2,000 nationwide. Private campuses vary widely, so it's important that you also get to know more information about them. Each campus offers a variety of different types of degrees, so that's also something important for you to get to note. This table shows the degrees that would be available at a UC campus, at a CSU campus. And again, since private campuses vary widely, I would encourage you to visit those individual websites and get to know the types of degrees that would be offered at those campuses. It's also important to know if the campus has a particular emphasis. And again, that's more information that you can find directly on the campus website. UC campuses have a focus in theoretical and analytical research and often are preparing students for research opportunities and professional education beyond the bachelor's degree. UC campuses are designed to admit the top 12% of California students. California State Universities focus on course content that is practical and has a hands-on application. The goal is to prepare students for the job market, and the aim is to admit the top 30% of California students. The tuition at public versus private institutions is also going to vary. The table here shows the tuition by campus types for this last academic year. Grants and scholarships can be used at any of these institutions. And again, the cost listed here is only for tuition and does not include textbooks, transportation, or living expenses. It is always best to visit the website of the particular universities that you're interested in order to gain more accurate information. If you are interested in transferring, you want to complete, again, typically it's going to vary by campus. If you're interested in a California public university, such as a UC or CSU campus, you're going to want to work on completing a minimum of 60 transferable units here at Mesa College. And what those units are going to consist of is 2 main areas. One area is going to be general education, and the other area is going to be the major requirements. There are different types of general education that you can complete depending on the campus. And in my next presentation, you'll have an opportunity to dive more into these areas. But I'd like to note that general education does vary by the campus you are planning to apply to. Major preparation for the public universities is going to be found on assist.org. Now let's take a look at completing an associate's degree here at Mesa College. It's important that you select your major. So you'll want to see our website for the list of academic programs available at San Diego Mesa College. And I will also be showing that on a different presentation after this one. In order to complete an associate's degree at Mesa College, you need to also have more than 60 degree applicable units. And those 60 units are going to consist of two main areas: general education and major requirements. Select 6 to 7 units of the 3 courses listed here. So everyone in the major of real estate has to complete the same major requirements. In addition to those 27 to 28 units, there's going to be general education that needs to be completed. Now over here in this box, I know it's hard to see, but you'll see a more detailed version in my next presentation of the different areas of general education that need to be completed. Once students complete both of these areas, you will be eligible to receive your associate's degree in science in real estate. Whether you are planning to transfer or complete an associate's degree, when you prepare to draft your educational plan, it is important that you know your placement levels in math and English. You know your academic history, what courses you've already completed. You're aware of the general education pattern that you're going to be completed, and you are aware of your major preparation requirements. Some helpful tools to have close by would be the college catalog and the class schedule. When you have all these tools available, you can begin to complete your educational plan worksheet, where you can develop a semester by semester plan. After you've developed your semester by semester plan, it is important that you check and revise it. Check to see if any of the courses you have listed have prerequisites. Revise your educational plan as needed. Does the semester by semester plan provide enough balance for you to be able to handle work, family, and other priorities you may have? Or do you want to consider maybe taking less or more units each semester depending on your individual needs? And of course, follow up with the counselor for some more direct guidance on your specific educational plan. As always, you can email me with any questions. Be sure to watch the following videos depending if you are planning to pursue a transfer plan or an associate's degree plan.